Hi everybody, it's Lisa at Letting My Heart Take the Lead. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, make sure that you hit subscribe so you can see all the upcoming videos. But today, I wanted to take today because I'm actually off today. I'm not working midnight, so it's a good thing. But I wanted to take today and give you a sneak peek on what I got from the bins. I went the first time the other day, had never been to the bins and had heard all this stuff about it. Let me tell you, I think that you're either a love the bins or you're a hate the bins kind of person. I actually loved it because it was like treasure hunting. It was like digging for a treasure. I could have left it because one, it's not the neatest place. Two, I don't like crowds. I am very much an introvert. I don't like crowded places. I don't like a lot of people around me. I don't like the noise. And I kind of had to just get in my own little world and kind of tune that out. 3, I didn't like it because you had your cart, you were picking stuff, you were minding your own business, and you never knew when somebody was going to come along beside you, see something in your cart that they wanted, and they grabbed it out. I mean, I couldn't believe the nerve that people have. God, I was just like, excuse me, it's in my cart for a reason. So, had a little adjustment because of that. But all those 3 things combined that I really struggle with and that I don't like, I still love the experience, like I said, because I loved the never knowing what you were going to find, and that digging for that treasure. But also, I got all this stuff. It was like $30. I spent $30. That's all I spent was $30 and came out with this. So I was really pleased about that. So I'm going to show you what I scored that day. And I'm going to have to put my glasses back on. I apologize because I can't see a darn thing without them. So I'm going to put them back on. I'm trying to think. Guys, if you can like my videos, if you can subscribe, I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to get this, I'm working so hard to get this off the ground. So if you could do those 2 things, it would really help me out. I sell on eBay, seller ID, Dink and _48. That's all lowercase letters, DINK and _48. So that's where I'm selling at. Check me out on there. Check out the items that I have up for auction right now. I sold a few things last week, which was really exciting for me. So I'm hoping to keep that ball rolling there. I'm also on Instagram under Letting My Heart Take the Lead, and here on YouTube too. So without further ado, I am going to sport my glasses and show you guys what I found at the bins. Now, a couple of the first things I'm going to show you is some artwork that I found. And there was this lady that was like, she seen me looking at the artwork, and she seen me kind of, weighing the item, like, because it's sold by the pound. And she was like, if you like the artwork, but the frame's beat up or anything, she's like, just take it out of the frame. That way you're only paying for the artwork. You're not paying for that heavy frame that's already broken. I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I did take a couple things out of the frame. There was a few that I got that I left in the frame because the frames were decent, or, I didn't think that they weighed too much to begin with. So anyway, so my cheaters. I'm going to put these things on and show you what I got. We're going to start with artwork. And it was pouring down rain the day that I went. So whenever I went to go out to my car, it was like trying to get these little prints into something that, you know, wasn't going to get wet. This little print, I believe, is like chalk. Somebody's done it out of chalk. And it's signed. It's just, you know, it's so simple that it's so cute. But it is signed. It's a little giraffe. How cute is that? Like I said, it's chalk. And it's signed by the artist there. But it's done out of chalk. And it was in a little frame, but it was really beat up. So I put the frame back. Or I took it out of frame. I don't know. Maybe I'm, you know, I might be. That little older lady may have been leading me in the wrong direction. I may have done something illegal, but, you know, how Goodwill has, you know, rules. And I hear that the bins have rules. You know, you don't dare get into a bin until they tell you that you can get into a bin whenever they're bringing, you know, new bins out. You know, they tell you when you can go. So she may have been leading me in the wrong direction. She may have been telling me something that, you know, I don't know. Hope not. This next piece is, you know, it's just a print. But I know it's vintage. But it's a town print. Look, it's got, not real sure if that's whose flag that is. Is that a French flag? I don't know. But anyway. See, artist sign down there in the corner. Like I said, it's just a print, and I just like it. You can tell it's old. The paper that it's printed on is thicker, but it's, you know, it's got that yellowy look to it. You know, so you can tell that it's an older print. This print is matted. I would never have this in my house. It's just, you know, not that there's anything wrong with it, because it's not, because obviously I was completely intrigued with it because I picked it up and I got it. But it's just something that, you know, I wouldn't decorate with. But I love art. I love creativity. And this is just something that, even though I wouldn't have it in my house, it completely intrigued me. And I thought, there's somebody out there that would absolutely love this. And like I said, if they don't sell it in those bins, and I've heard people say this before, and I thought, you know, they don't do that. But yeah, they do. I mean, I heard it with my own hands. Things that set in those bins and they do not sell, that stuff is just, it's trashed. It ends up in a landfill somewhere. The glass stuff, they actually smash it on the grounds before they put it in a dumpster to go to the landfill. So, knowing all that this stuff's last stop, that if I don't get it, it's going to end up in a landfill. Knowing that, I thought, I've got to get this and give it a chance that somebody would love this, because I was intrigued with it. It's a dancing lizard. She's got like lace around her. She's got like lace. It's matted, it's framed. Signed by the artist down there. But this is, I mean, look at it. Isn't that cool? A dancing lizard of some kind. But anyway, it weighs, this maybe was like a quarter. So I would hope, you know, I don't know. I've not done any research on this. I don't know. I would hope that I could get, you know, $15, $20 out of it. I don't know, but we'll research it and see. The next thing that I got was, I left this in the frame, but I will probably take it out of the frame because the frame does absolutely no justice. But this is a cross-stitch embroidered piece, and it was a Norman Rockwell print. See, it says Norman Rockwell there. But it's a cross-stitch hand embroidered piece. Like I said, the frame is very modern, but does it absolutely no justice. So I will probably take this out of the frame before I list it. But there again, that may be $1, you know, by weight. And I'll list it on eBay and, you know, hope maybe I can get $15 out of it. We'll see. The next thing that I got is this. It's not dated anywhere. And it was marketed by Walmart. But I can remember when my girls were little, and my oldest one's 30 now, but I can remember, you know, in their teenage years, them watching this, and these people being little, being young teenagers. My window's reflection. But it's a binder. It's a folder. It's like, I mean, it's like brand new. 3-ring binder. It's, I believe like Disney Channel carried the show, and I can't even remember the show that they were on. Seemed like it was like a singing show or something. But anyhow, maybe my daughter will watch this and she'll comment about what show that was. Or if you guys know, let me know. This next piece, these are dirt. This is dirty, really dirty. It needs to be cleaned up, which I will do. It's got some grease and dust on it. This says Made in Japan on the back. For kitchen decoration, you know, hang in your kitchen. But it's got a rooster on it. It says snacks on it. And it's made like a little frying pan. But it does say Made in Japan on there. So I got that. Really good condition. Like I said, I haven't looked any of these things up yet, but I'll probably list this on eBay maybe for, I don't know, $12 to $15. Okay, this is a little picture of a fawn, and it's like it's vintage. You can tell it, but this, I don't know what you call this. I want to say pressed wood, but you know, I don't know whether that's really what it is or not. But it's very lightweight. This maybe cost a dime, 5 cents a dime, based on the weight. It is stamped on the back with a number, and Goodwill did have it in one of their stores for $1.99, and it obviously didn't sell. So I picked it up at the bins for a whopping nickel or a dime. But I will be listing it on eBay. I'd probably list it for $9 or $10 maybe. And the next is another picture. This reminds me of home interior. This picture does. I'm going to take my sleeve and kind of, because I'm hoping, it's really dirty, and I'm hoping you guys can even see the picture. This reminds me of home interior, but I don't think it is. And it had something on the back, and this was in a Goodwill store too. But somebody's blacked it out here. But this is the cutest picture. And I don't know. It's of a little one and their daddy. And they're eating corn on the cob, and there's a kitty sitting there. Look in its paw. Some pretty red geraniums. I know it's hard to, I'm reflecting, and I apologize. But I thought this was cute. And again, it's in a cloth diaper. Again, I'll put it on eBay. Maybe around, $10, $11. Okay. I got a lot of stuff, guys. The next thing that I got, and this is chipped up, and I put it back because I thought, no, it's too chipped up. I put it back, and then I thought, no, I can't leave it. It's too cute to leave. If I don't grab it, it's just going to end up in the trash. They're going to be back there slamming it on the floor, breaking it, and I just could not stand the thought of that, so I got it. I don't know whether I'll list it since it's got a couple chips in it, or whether I'll keep it because it's so cute. I don't know. But it's a little bank, and it says, we'll build a nest. We'll build a little nest. It's got little rhinestones on it. The birdie has his little nose that's chipped a little bit. He's got a little chip on his tail there. And it looks like right up here, see, up here there's a chip. And I think on this side's a chip. But it's a little birdhouse bank. It does not have the stopper. But I mean, you can buy those. It is stamped with a number, and I'm sure this is probably Japan, made in Japan. But I mean, it was just the rhinestones and the bird, and it being a little birdhouse. It was just, I couldn't leave it behind. It was just too cute to leave behind. So it came home with me. Diet Mountain Dew. I know it's bad for me. Okay, this next thing that I got is a little collector's plate, decorator's plate, wall plate. It says Mother. It's in the open lace pattern. It says, she's sweeter than the fragrances that fill the dell in spring. A joy she is above the joys that all the years can bring. She's dearer than the dearest friend that I will ever know. Her prayers ever guide me on no matter where I go. At night when kneeling down to pray, I thank our Lord above, who was so good to give me my mother's everlasting love. I love it. I have a wonderful mother. Does have a sticker in the back, but I can't read it. It does have some stamp. No, I don't think so. I was going to say it does have some stamping in the back up here, but I don't think it does. But anyhow, they had it hung on the wall. It comes with the little red string there. That so I'll be listing that on eBay. I picked up these for my mom. Talking about my mother, I picked those up to give to her. It's little just stationery cards, envelopes, and little cards that says hi from Pat, because her name's Pat. Patsy Joanne. So anyway, I got those to give to her. Whole maybe, 2 or 3 cents, because it's by the pound and those things are lightweight. Got this adorable little handmade rabbit. I'm going to put her on because it is so close to Easter that somebody may want her for Easter decoration. But she's stained. She's tie-dyed. She's tea-dyed to look, old and vintage. But she's got this beautiful little dress on. She's got little pantaloons on. But anyhow, she's handmade. She's got an adorable little face. She's probably got some dust on her face. But anyway, I'm going to list her for Easter. Found her, and like I said, she's very lightweight. I don't even know whether she would, maybe 50 cents. I don't know, 25 cents, 50 cents, maybe. But anyhow, I'm going to get her listed. Look at her eyelashes. I'm going to get her listed before Easter. Somebody could enjoy her. Another frame thing I got was, this almost looks like, this is like linen. Almost looks like what a handkerchief print would be. It says in the vintage little frame. I left it in the frame because, one, I was afraid that the pressed flowers would fall apart if I took it out. Two, it's such a nice little pretty vintage frame, metal frame. So I got this. This is a bouquet of dried flowers that somebody's put together. You know, if you look up dried flowers or pressed flowers, there's a lot of incredible art that's done with that. So anyway, I picked that up. I picked me up a spatula. I love these. It says cook at home, so I don't know what brand that is, but anyway, I love these rubber spatulas for baking. So I picked that up. And I looked all over the place for the matching candlestick holder. This, and I just seen where this has a crack in it, but it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like it's all the way through the glass. But it's got a crack right here, you can see. But I just thought this was too pretty to let be broke, you know. Double candlestick holder. And I looked all over for the other one. I thought maybe I'd find it, you know, down a few more bins, but I didn't. Okay, I think these are about the last of the pictures that I got. This one's signed Snyder. I don't know. It's in a vintage frame. And there again, these are so lightweight that I left them in the frame. But it'd be really pretty countryside picture with a little wagon. They may be going, and covered bridge. They may be going courting or something, you know, on their Sunday drive. Little village in the background. And then this one, this frame matches, but the paintings don't match. This is signed. This is really cute picture of, you see guys, of little boy, little girl, and their puppy. So like I said, the frames match on those, but the paintings don't, and they're signed by two different people. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I did get this little bag, and I'll tell you what, the reason why I got it is because I thought that would be a good bag. It's got pockets. It's actually a diaper bag. And I'm sure it's not, I'm sure probably just Walmart or Target or something like that, diaper bag. But it's really cute, in really good shape. But I'm always looking for bags to take with me, like if we go to the flea market, so that you can put stuff in and carry it and not have to make a trip back and forth to your vehicle all the time. So I got that. This little bird covered dish. See, it was in their Goodwill store. I could not believe that this was not broke, because look at that pointed little nose. There is like the paint right there is a little, but there's no chips in it at all. This little trinket dish, you could see there's got paint wear around the edge. It looks like it's had some gold, probably gold paint around the edge. It doesn't have a sticker or anything on the bottom, so I don't know, but you can tell it's old, and it's a little trinket dish, and I like those. And then I call this a shot glass. I don't know. There's another name for it. It's really dirty. But it's gold. It's got gold. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Gold trim around it. It's really dirty. It needs cleaned up. But I got that. And then I kept picking up these because I seen them and I thought maybe I'll find the match, you know, over on the other side or down a little bit in the bins to these salt and pepper shakers. And then I never did. But anyway, they were in the bottom of my cart and I was like, I am not going to try digging those things out. They can't weigh, but you know, maybe 2 cents worth, you know. So I just went ahead and got them. I thought maybe somebody needs the salt. This has got a little chicken on it. I'm sure it was Japan. It's looks like a little crock jug. Still got the cork. So I don't know. I may list them and just see if somebody needs. Oh, excuse me so much. But I thought maybe somebody's got the pepper and they need the salt to replace. So I picked it up. Okay, I lied because here's another frame thing. This is crochet work. Crochet picture. Isn't that pretty? All the little flowers around there are crocheted. So I don't know. It's got something on the back, but I don't know. I have to look that up. I did pick up a couple of gloves. I've never tried listing these before, but I know some people do. Let me tell you, if they don't, they're Wilson. I mean, they're in real good shape. Baseball mitts. But if they don't, I'm sure I have enough grandkids that they would love to have it. So okay, this again is probably nothing special. It's vintage, I know, but it's just one of those other things. It couldn't have cost me more than 5 cents, and I just couldn't leave it behind. It's so cute. It's a picture of some birdies. It's wooden, stamped on the back. So I don't know, you know, even if I listed it and even if it sold for $5, you know, I give a nickel for it. So, okay, so we got through the first tote that I got. The second tote, I picked this up. Again, this is little fabric covered box. It's got a little ribbon here that you can tie, bow. But this is a little stationery set. It's got the paper, which needs to be put back in here because it has come out. But it's got the paper, it's got envelopes. But these little stationery sets, you know, you don't find those anymore. So, and some people still love to use the snail mail and do that. So, these I got for myself. I don't know exactly what they are. They say letter embellishments. I think that you can use them for scrapbooking. They're just letters, but see how they've got them on the back that they've made like little banners and stuff with them. So I got those for myself because I like to scrapbook. I picked up this little guy. I put him back. I picked him up. I put him back. And then I did the whole same thing. You know what? He's going to end up in a landfill. He feels glass underneath. It's a little pink dolphin. It's a bank. He's velour covered. He's in really good shape. You can tell he's old. He's got his stopper. So I'm going to list him and see. But you can tell by listening. He's glass underneath there, under that velour. So I'm going to list him, see what he does. And then I picked up these two Kissy Kissies, little angels. There's the little girl, and there's the little boy. They're so cute. Okay, so they're made in Japan. There's a little bitty sticker on the bottom that says made in Japan. Okay, so that's the girl. This is the boy. But look, he is a music box. Isn't that cool? So cool. But there again, I don't know whether I'll list those or keep those because they're so cute. And the music box works. Okay, then I got this. I think it probably was a bud vase, but somebody has used it for a candle holder because there's wax and there was wax drippings. It does have some kind of a maker's mark on the bottom of it. I'm going to have to look it up because I don't know, but it's so cute. It's gold trimmed. I don't know. Maybe it was a candlestick holder. It does look, because it's got this thing around it to like catch the wax. So I stand corrected. It probably was a candlestick holder and not a bud vase, but you could use it for a bud vase. And then this, again, this probably cost me 1 penny. It's plastic. The vase, the frame is plastic, but it's a house blessing. It's got Jesus on there. Pretty little blessing. And I could not see Jesus going in a dumpster. Sorry. I just couldn't do it. So maybe a penny. This would be cute on, you know, it's got pink little flowers in it. Be cute for spring. You could put this in a shelf as like back decor. Like, you know, you set it on the shelf and you put stuff in front of it, you know. And this would be the background. Like this. Guys, like this. Yeah. So, check out the eBay and you can score you that. Okay, here's another angel. There again. She's not really my taste. She's beautiful. She is. I love her. She's got her little thing that she's playing. She's an Esco. She's got her marker on her. And she's a music box. She's got the little thing. She played for me on the way home. She does work. So very pretty. Very cute. I will be listing her. Then I got this little basket. Look at the dust. See the dust up there on this? I got this little made in Japan. It's a little basket. It has no chips, no crap. Sorry, guys. No cracks anywhere on it. I was so surprised because it's got those little flowers standing out there. And I really thought they'd be chipped, but they're not. And it's so cute. It's so cute. I really like this. I really like this. But I'll probably list it. And then I think I told you guys in a previous video that I did that I love anything with strawberries on it because it reminds me of my grandma. And so generally I pick stuff like that up there because it just gives me a good memory. But this little vintage little wooden kitchen spoon, wall hanger, and it's got daisies and strawberries on it. So cute. I'll be listing it. And it was maybe like a nickel too. Then remember I told you the salt and pepper shaker things. I picked up some and they were single and I was really hoping to find. Here's another one that's shaped like a little iron. It's got flowers on it. This is the salt shaker. Still got the cork in it. No chips, no cracks. What is going on with me? It does have, you can tell, a little bit of crazing on it, but I like that. I like a little bit of crazing. I think it gives it character. But anyway, I have an iron salt shaker. So if you guys are missing it, if your salt broke and you have the pepper, I got it. Then I picked up this. It's a Mr. Peanut jar. I use a lot of these for my dried herbs and stuff. I use a lot. But it's got a wheat pattern on it. But then it does have Mr. Peanut. It's 1982. But it does have the Mr. Peanut on the bottom of it. So, like I said, I use a lot of these. And because I like to dry herbs for teas and stuff, and they come in handy. This was something that I did pick up that was a single, and it's a little Christmas candle holder. I'll probably lose the little red bows on it, but it's a little hand done, hobbyist piece Christmas candle holder that's got holly around the edge. And I thought that's really cute. It probably was a pair, but it'd still be really cute as a single. But lo and behold, on the other side of the whole building, in another bin, was its match. No chips, no cracks. So that was something I did find the match to, and I was excited. Okay, vintage Federal glass, milk glass mug. It says Georgia, the Peach State. So this would have been a vacationer's piece, I'm sure, in a souvenir shop, but it is vintage. It does have the old Atlanta Stadium on it. So I will be listing it. I still got, this is really getting long. I should have done this in 2 parts. And maybe I will. I wanted to show this. This is like a crocheted lap blanket. It's gorgeous. Look at it. It almost has like a stained glass effect to it. It is absolutely gorgeous. And again, it's just a lap blanket, but I love it. I picked it up. And I will sell that on eBay. This is another little single salt and pepper shaker that I got. I just want to show you this to you real quick. Then we're going to end and I'll do a part 2, okay? Because it's just getting too long. We're almost 40 minutes. So, look at this. I was dying to find the other one. Marked in Japan. But I didn't. But somebody's got to have him. Look at him. Okay, guys. So we'll call that part 1 of my first trip to the bins. Like I said, I got all of this stuff. So all the stuff that you'll see in this video and the remainder of the stuff in the next video, $30. I didn't think that I could beat that. And like I said, I'll be listing on eBay. I have the rest of today off. I have tomorrow off. So I will be doing a lot of listing on eBay. You can find me on eBay at Dink_48. All lowercase letters, D-I-N-K. Dink_48. So check us out on eBay. Check us out. Check me out on what I have up for auction right now. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, Letting My Heart Take the Lead. And join me for all the fun on the thrifting and reselling and just making the most out of life, finding what our heart craves and what motivates us. Making the most out of life. So hit the subscribe, leave me a comment, say hi, okay? I really appreciate it. And guys, until next video, we'll see ya. Bye.